Number 4, the Honourable Clayton Cosgrove.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Prime Minister and asks, does he stand by his statement that mums and dads will be free to on-sell shares in partially privatised SOEs to foreign investors?
The Honourable Simon Power on behalf of the Prime Minister.
On behalf of the Prime Minister. Yes, because we want New Zealanders to get a good return on their investments. When the Prime Minister set out the tests for a mixed ownership model, he was clear we would only proceed if New Zealand investors were at the front of the queue for shareholdings, and we were confident of widespread and substantial New Zealand share ownership. And the companies involved presented good opportunities for investors. The advice we have sought from Treasury takes into account those requirements.
The Honourable Clayton Cosgrove.
To the Prime Minister, will those New Zealanders who are among the more than 1,000 leaving permanently for overseas every week under his government, according to the Statistics New Zealand figures, be able to buy shares in partially privatised SOEs as they are foreign residents?
The Honourable Simon Power.
Mr Speaker, from the tests I've outlined, it should be clear that the main priority is for New Zealanders to ensure that they have an opportunity to hold those shares. That's why, just let me finish, that's why we're asking for advice from Treasury about what is practical in this area.
The Honourable Clayton Cosgrove.
To the Prime Minister, did the government communicate with Contact Energy yesterday to, among other things, find out how many foreign investors it has?
The Honourable Simon Power.
Mr Speaker, on behalf of the Prime Minister, I'm not in a position to answer that question. I don't have that information to hand.
The Honourable Clayton Cosgrove.
Isn't it the case that the government has not properly researched its proposal to sell state-owned assets, given that one Simon King, Contact Energy's government relations manager, confirmed that the government rang the company yesterday to find out, among a whole series of other inquiries, what proportion of the company is owned by foreign investors?
The Honourable Simon Power.
Speaker, on behalf of the Prime Minister, the answer to the first part of that question is no.
The Honourable Trevor Mallard.
To the Prime Minister, can he tell us whether someone whose net worth increased by $5 million last year is more or less likely than ordinary Kiwi families who got a $15 a week tax cut to be able to afford these shares?
The Honourable Simon Power.
Well, Mr Speaker, on behalf of the Prime Minister, I'm sure all New Zealanders, through various vehicles, will have an opportunity to purchase shares if the government goes ahead following the Treasury advice we expect to receive shortly.
The Honourable Point of Order, the Honourable Trevor Mallard.
Draw attention, the question was more or less likely. That was the key part of the question.
Yeah, but order. The question was seeking an opinion, and there's no particular answer to a question that seeks an opinion. Question number 5, Dr. Paul Hutchison.